about my love. Wasn't it enough? Just let me know so I can hold you.
That's
All right,
fair.
defensive rookie of the year, Jeff. Who do you got?
I didn't want to do this, but literally I was looking at some of the defensive rookies, and the one that just keeps screaming out to me is a defensive tackle from the Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter, with that defensive line and the opportunities he's going to have to be a monster, not just in the run defense, but in the passing game, getting those sacks. Jalen Carter, he was one of the best defensive players in college ball last year. I expect that to transition to go so well in Philadelphia because that defensive line, they led the NFL last season in sacks. I think that trend keeps going. Jalen Carter, he's going to be a demon. He's going to cause havoc on that interior of the defensive line.
I'm gonna cause a ruckus.
Indeed. I could see that out of all the rookies that went out to me, Jalen Carter just screamed out, yeah, you know what? I could see him. I have not watched Christian Gonzalez. I'm not talking. I thought about that.
Just don't. Just save yourself time. Don't.
Stop it.
He's hurt.
I've
He's hurt.
I thought about Brian Branch too for the Detroit Lions.
Demon
But
over there.
I thought about that, but Jalen Carter, the defensive tackles, the interior, if he does well like I expect him to, defensive rookie of the year. None of the corners really impressed me. None of the corners, the safeties, Brian Branch impressed me, but the corners, I'm like,
You're not impressed on. You're not high on Witherspoon.
Witherspoon. Oh yeah, well yeah.
What
Correct.
the
My
Witherspoon
bad.
do?
My bad.
We just going to disrespect Riley Moss like this? Hold
My
on.
bad.
Come on, bro. You disrespecting
bad.
people over there.
My bad. Also, Will Anderson might be able to make some noise, but I'm going Jalen Carter on this one.
Yeah, Riley Moss had an ab surgery a couple of weeks ago, so he's at least out until week 1 or week 2 of the season.
Yeah,
but apparently him and Patrick Surtain have been cooking in practice. I hear nothing but good things. I hear nothing but good things about Riley Moss, bro. Every time I search my boy up, and he's wearing 37 too. Such a cool number.
That's all.
That's all right, Hayden.
All right, it's definitely going to be Luke. No, I'm joking. No, but I thought about this.
I almost had Lucas Van Ness on mine.
Here's the thing: he's gonna be a rotation piece. He ain't gonna be like starting the whole year. Him. That's the only thing that's gonna hold him back from this. No, but I thought there's some names I thought of. Jalen Carter was one. Devon Witherspoon, Brian Branch, but the guy I'm going is Will Anderson from Houston.
That's fair.
I really was impressed from his preseason game. My bad. I forgot the junior. My bad. But he really impressed me this last preseason game. He also really impressed me in college. The best piece of that Alabama's defense, you can argue him and Bryce were the two best pieces of that Alabama team last year. He's gonna fill that J.J. Watt role that Houston's been desperately trying to fill since he left, and he's gonna get the reps. He's gonna get the snaps that you expect from a third overall pick, and he's gonna be dominant, I believe, this year. So I got Will Anderson. Keep it short and sweet.
Oh snap!
What you got? What?
Jonathan Taylor's already traded?
No, I just saw some political stuff. If anybody cares, real quick, this is like big news. The Wagner, y'all know the Wagner group, like over in Russia.
Yeah.
The dude that's the leader.
Yeah.
Evgeny Prigozhin. Apparently, he died in a plane crash.
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Suck it. There you go. All right. Anyways, terrible human being.
Oh no!
But,
Yes.
Anyways.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Anyways.
wow.
Sorry, who do you got?
Go ahead, sorry.
I am also picking the same player as Jeff. I too am going Jalen Carter, and I really wanted to pick somebody else. That way, it wasn't like he's biased. But
He couldn't do it.
That man was one of the best players in college football, defensive player in college football. That dude should have been the first guy non-quarterback taken out of the draft, and he just wasn't. You can argue Will Anderson, but I mean, Jalen Carter was just, even when people were talking about like Jordan Davis last year, people were still failing to mention Jalen Carter. He was the kind of unsung hero of that defensive lineman. Yeah. And now, you've got both Davis and Carter together.
And Nolan Smith. And Kobe Dean, Kelly Ringo. Basically, Georgia's defense.
Well, Georgia Eagles.
Either Ringo can. I don't care.
The Georgia Eagles.
Man.
Or the.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's that defensive line rotation is going to be good, even if I don't know if it'll be exactly 70 plus sacks again last year, but I mean, you still got, another unsung hero in Josh Sweat coming off the edge, helping him. I mean, you've already seen this dude get double and triple teamed as a rookie. I know. Listen, the same way that you hate talking about, or the same way you hated hyping up Damian Pierce, it's the same way with me with Josh Sweat. Dude's a beast, and I just know in the back of my mind he's a Seminole, and I just gotta live with that.
I had to live with it too. But hey, Damian Pierce a beast. So.
I know he is. Who do you think my offensive player of the year? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my lord! No, he wasn't that. He wasn't that ballsy.
You saw the list. You know he's not on there. Let's say just everybody calm down. Yeah, no, it's hard to not go with Jalen Carter, at least in my opinion. There are other guys again. Will Anderson. You can argue Brian Branch. I'm not gonna lie. I so badly wanted to put Keon White.
Oh man,
I so badly. I was like, I can't.
I did too. The only thing with these guys, especially Jalen Carter's, I don't think he's going to be playing as much as what people expect him to because there's so much depth. I mean, he's literally going for
big trade piece in the Taylor trade is Fletcher Cox, in which case, there you go.
Well, and then you also have Milton Williams, and like it's deep there. So I don't know.
Is,
and then you have a new defensive coordinator, and it's like I just don't know how Jalen Carter's going to fit in all of that. Will Anderson. It depends on how the whole team does too, because I'm not sure if Texans are ready for prime time. Keon White, I think, is going to be a rotational piece too. Devon Witherspoon and Christian Gonzalez and all those guys, I think it's going to take them a minute for them to get started. Yeah. But if we're talking about defensive rookie of the year, I'm going Will McDonald from the Jets. That dude has been. I don't know if you guys have been watching.
He's been good.
No, he's been an absolute beast.
He's been nice.
He's ready right now.
Yeah,
he's ready to go right now, and he's absolutely dangerous. I said this during the draft. He's the most athletic edge rusher that we've probably ever seen in the draft, and we're seeing every bit of it right now. This dude's jumping over cars and videos and all kinds of stuff. Iowa State, he leads the Big 12 in career sacks. He's an absolute demon. I didn't think he was going to catch on this fast, but I don't know if it's because of the talent around him. But if you thought that Sauce was good last year, imagine what a pass rush like they're going to be able to put on quarterbacks this year with him and Quinnen Williams.
Quinnen Williams, yeah, exactly.
Man, Will McDonald, defensive rookie of the year, and I get it. I get the hype around the Jets, and he's absolutely going to be part of that. He reminds me of a slimmer, faster Von Miller, the way that he's been playing in this preseason. He's been absolutely incredible. Like, literally, you could probably just, as well as he's been playing in the preseason, you might as well just give him defensive rookie of the year right now, because I don't think he's slowing down. I honestly don't. I've never seen anything like it. A guy that stepped up. I mean, the other side of that, it hurt me not to put Brian Branch on here, but I don't know how they're going to use him. But if you guys have been hearing the reports, people have been saying that he's an absolute godsend of a safety. Wow. It's just gonna be interesting how they're gonna use him.
Wow,
so that's
saw that coming.
Wow, go back and watch the sliders video. Oh.
Go back to all my mock drafts when I was like, I would take him at 10,
and me saying I want him at 12,
and then you did a deal with the devil. You did.
No, we move on.
Nope, you screwed us all.